Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nexus. Today I have my friend Taylor Tunison here. He's usually behind the scenes.
Yep.
Once in a while he comes out and does the interview, but today you have both of us, so I think that's kind of a win.
Oh, yeah.
Last week we had Shannon Hankey on from Chamber of Commerce, which was a lot of fun. She was telling us about everything that the Chamber's up to in town, and it was the Celebrate Your Local Chamber Day.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
We didn't even plan that. It just happened to line up.
It seemed like we were on it with that. I know.
It was perfect.
Yeah. We have a couple tap on it offers that are expiring in the next few days. We have a really good one from Boombox Social.
Yep.
I think you can even share it and get a free t-shirt.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Dami Dami and Agave are also expiring soon. But we had some great offers go out recently. We had Delicioso Pizza, Mary Ellen's, Blaze Pizza, Fly Dogs, and Villa Amore. So, got to go check those all out.
Yeah, there's tons of great food offers out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we usually have a good variety of deals, but we have a lot of buy one get ones right now. So if you're looking
I love it when you're like BOGOs for days.
Yeah, yeah, it's back. I mean, Abby's really been doing a great job on tap on it. And
yeah, we're gonna have the most advertisers offers at one time, I think, on Thursday when we have our offers go out tomorrow.
I know the marketplace has just been full.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for somewhere to go, looking for something to eat, or
I want to try a new place and get a good deal.
Absolutely.
So without further ado, Taylor and I are kind of just flying by the seat of our pants. We had a guest that wasn't able to make it last minute. But what we were kind of talking about right while we were waiting for her, there's just been a lot of changes, I think, out on just digital marketing in general. And we were kind of thinking we'd just give an update about some of the things that we've seen that have worked. We all have seen the negative impact that Apple's privacy changes made with Facebook especially. And so I think since we are your digital marketing experts, we should give you guys some expertise. Here's some free information for today.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the cool things that are working for you right now, Taylor?
Well, as we know, Facebook Live is always a great idea. These always do well.
Always.
Hundreds of people see them, and it's a quick setup. We're not doing anything super fancy here. We don't have any super fancy equipment. And you even went live from, we've gone live from the rodeo. You went live from the expo, the Lincoln Expo. So I know live video can be a little bit intimidating from time to time, and if you're not familiar with speaking on camera, if you can get over that fear and just do a quick live, once a week, once a month, that'll definitely...
And try to do it consistent. That's what we've really seen has helped too. So if you can, even if it's every 2 weeks, but you go on the same day around the same time, that helps.
Yep.
And from experience, I'm not a really big social media person, so my advice would be don't watch it back, because then you can't be disappointed with how it turned out. And people are still having good interactions. If I watched it, I'm sure I would hate it. So
nobody likes the sound of their own voice.
You
I don't think too much.
Yeah, for sure. And so another thing, just have fun with it and embrace the mistakes, because they're going to happen. You're not going to be perfect. So.
And it's personable. People want to get to know you. I mean, so much branding and marketing is really polished.
Yeah.
And it feels impersonal, and it's too good or too perfect. But people want to see.
You almost ignore perfect now, because it's you want to see what's going on now, what's the craziness.
Absolutely. And so a brief window into the lives of a business owner or a team, it can really go a long way. And along with that, organic, just sort of spontaneous, candid photos, ours always do really well. We love taking quick pictures around the office whenever we have a food day. It was my birthday yesterday, and we did
Oh my gosh, I was
pictures.
literally just going to say that. I was like, I forgot to mention it was Taylor's birthday. Happy birthday, Taylor.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, we always have a great time around here, and take a good spread of, I think Tasha made soup, and we had sandwiches last week.
That was amazing.
So anytime you're doing something fun, just
kind of makes you more real and more relatable for your potential customers that are checking you out online.
Absolutely. And
what else is working?
You mentioned the Apple update. There was an email thing as well, where it's harder to track email reads now through Apple. And it's kind of 50-50. You know, we want to be private. We want to have our data protected. But at the same time, if you're on the marketing side, you want to see if your campaigns are working.
Yeah.
And so you got to kind of be a little more careful about what you include if you're doing an email campaign. Maybe include some more links or things that you can track, because you never know. I believe Apple's probably the most used mobile platform. I mean, I personally have an Android phone, but everybody else in the office has an Apple.
You're one of those.
Yeah. No, I like the free music and stuff. So we don't have to go down that rabbit hole.
I mean, if you want to comment about why he should switch to Apple, feel free.
If you're an Apple diehard Apple fan, or
maybe there's some Android fans out there.
I can imagine.
We might have some pro Android.
And then there's Google phones too. I mean, Google's got their new Pixel out recently. I mean, we wrote about.
You can get like a cell phone plan from them now.
Really?
I think I heard that. I don't know. Don't take me.
No, I wouldn't
be
surprised.
For that.
I mean, everybody's trying to
Yeah.
Weasel their way into the market, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about SEO. So that's another thing that we do. It's a big part of my job, part of my daily duties. Writing for us every week, writing for clients every month. And if you can constantly update your website and Google My Business you mentioned, those updates are crucial. Really simple, really quick. And for those of you who don't know what Google My Business is, anytime you go on Google or you're searching for a restaurant or a business or something like that, it's the little box that pops up on the side.
The map. And we call it local SEO. So if you're using Google Maps on your phone too, the app. So anytime you're dealing with the map, you're dealing with local SEO and Google My Business page. So absolutely.
No, that's a big component. And then blogging, updating your website. So it's about communicating to Google and other search engines, but Google's the big daddy, as we know.
Yeah.
It's about kind of
the almighty
connecting the dots. Yeah. Right. And they're even doing phones now. What won't they do? But if you can sort of let Google know, give it subtle hints, and make it want to show your website, because if you're on the first page of a search for a keyword, you're so much more likely to get web traffic and business. And so, I think there's some stat like 70 or 80% of people don't go past the first page of Google.
Well, the old saying, like, the best place to hide a dead body is second page of Google.
Yeah, well, I guess we're going there.
We're not suggesting that or anything. I don't think it's possible. But
no, it's kind of insightful. I mean, everybody's so busy nowadays, and we're just looking for quick answers.
Honestly, I would rather take the time to type in a new search. If I didn't find what I wanted on the first page, I clearly didn't search for the right thing.
Right.
So instead of just making one click and going to the next page and trying it out, I waste all this time typing a new search. So
different strokes, I suppose.
So working on SEO, the blog posting, and linking between your blogs.
Absolutely.
And maybe even some external links you guys were telling me is starting to be more
absolutely
appealing
to
Google.
Dylan Kirk is our head of web development. He's awesome. He's a wizard when it comes to SEO and websites. Unfortunately, he doesn't do social media. He's not big on live camera. So maybe one day we'll twist his arm to get him in here, start him his own Facebook
we
page.
tempt him with golf or something.
Oh yeah. Sort of trick him, be like, hey, we got something going on, and then lock the door.
We'll go golfing after.
Oh, there you go. Maybe some chips and Snickers and stuff.
Okay, that's an internal
inside joke. Nobody knows about that. Anyways, so back to links. If you are writing a blog or if you're doing website updates, try to link within your own website. So, for example, I do our blog posts every week. Last week, Black Friday is coming up, and that's kind of a trending topic nowadays. So I was writing about Black Friday, and I found some really great statistics on mobile and e-commerce, and how, throughout the pandemic, the past couple of years, more and more people are shopping online. and it's, kind of a no-brainer,
Right,
duh.
we know,
but when you see the statistics, it's crazy the amount of growth. There was one guy, I can't remember the exact source. I'm sure you could go to the blog and find it. He said that it was like 10 or 15 years of growth in the last quarter, the first quarter of 2020. There was so much, the graph it showed of e-commerce growth, because everybody's on their phone, everybody's on their laptop. Nobody wants to go out and shop for real.
Right.
It's so much easier just to look up stuff and have it sent to your house.
Saves time.
If you've got a website, if you've got a business, if you've got a restaurant, you absolutely need an online store.
Right.
I mean, that's like essential nowadays.
We want to support our local businesses, and one of the ways that they can help support themselves is like by opening their digital doors,
for sure,
so to speak. Like, that's just another stream of revenue for our local businesses.
Right.
If consumers have an easy way to buy from you, they're far more likely to do so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so you want to accommodate them. You want to make it easy for them.
Yeah.
And of course they can come in and look at the items in the store, but we refer to the website as like your digital storefront.
Yeah.
And it's essential. There's no debating now. If you're any industry, you need a website. And if you sell anything, you need a store, because people want to buy. You got to make it as easy as possible. And
right. You should go look at your website if you're a business owner right now, and can you immediately tell what you do and how can I buy whatever it is that you do. Right. If you can't do those two things, like, there has to be some sort of call to action or a way to interact, like a way to get somebody's information so you can call them if you're a service-oriented industry. Just, can I see what you do? Is it visually appealing? And how do I buy from you?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Next thing, I want to talk about Instagram. You guys have been finding out some cool stuff about what's working and getting further reach on Insta.
Absolutely. So stories are always a great idea. They're really easy to do. You can use your own feed posts and just share them directly to your story.
Yeah.
You can do polls. You can add hashtags. You can tag different businesses. And they're really quick. You can swipe through stories almost instantly.
Yeah.
But it's a great way to engage with your audience and kind of expand a little bit, be more conversational. You can ask questions. You can get feedback. But as far as feed posts go, videos are always great. It's kind of similar with Facebook and other social media platforms.
And one side note on that, anytime that you can add words of whatever's being said in the video.
Caption.
Yes, thank you. There's services out there that you can just send the video and they'll write the caption for you, and they'll even put it onto your video for you. And those get a lot further reach, because there's a lot of people that are sitting at their desk at work looking.
Yeah.
And they the video catches their eye, but if they can't hear it, then they move on. But if they can read it, they'll read it. So.
Absolutely. No, if you're listening to a webinar, or you're supposed to be paying attention in class or something like that, I mean, it's a great idea to get around that. So videos always do well on Instagram. Obviously, anything that's very visual, just because of the way the platform is. If you can cut your long form videos down to a minute or 30 seconds, take clips out of long shows like this, for example. Those do really well. Candid photos always do well.
Maybe we should take the chips and Snickers and stuff out.
Yeah, no, that'd be a great clip. That'd be great.
Okay, well, also the employees around here are poking fun at me once in a while. I was in a conversation the other day, and I made an yeah. It was Shannon's interview.
Here on the show.
It was her birthday, and I was like, it's her birthday? So they took that, and they chopped it out and put it back to back to back to back. Yeah. It was hilarious.
Are you serious? I'm guilty of that. I'll play around with the audio from time to time.
Well, maybe we'll have to post that in the comments later.
I don't know. That might be a little internal. It's funny. It really is.
I can laugh at myself. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. You got to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit.
One last thing, I thought it was really cool. You guys were saying the other day there's new research on the number of hashtags in Instagram.
Yeah.
What works?
Yeah. So you can do up to 30 hashtags on any Instagram post, and you have complete freedom. You can make up your own. You can find ones that are really popular, hashtag business, hashtag entrepreneur, that have millions and millions of posts. And for a while, we had just been finding the most popular ones and using all of them, using all 30, trying to find the ones with millions and millions of posts. But we have a little bit of data that shows that maybe it's not so good to just use the big ones because you get lost in the crowd. So if you want to kind of stand out, either make up your own hashtag. We've got We Are True North or True North Technologies. If you've got a marketing campaign, if you've got an event, if you've got a local something or other, anything that's really identifiable that will help you stand out, and maybe there's no post yet and you'll be the first one. So that's a great idea. And also try to vary the popularity. So pick a couple of big ones, hashtag business, entrepreneur, support local business, something like that. But then get a little bit more specific, a little bit more targeted. So maybe industry specific. If you're a restaurant, hashtag, cooking or Mexican restaurant or something like that. And you get a little bit more specific and targeted so you don't get lost in the crowd. You do kind of stand out. And you don't need 30.
And then there's some loyal followers of some of those smaller niche things. So
Absolutely.
you might have a chance of having it catch on and have people share it somewhere else. So.
Yeah. And if anybody, if you can tag businesses, for example, if we have a business owner here, we'll post it to Instagram, and if they have an Instagram, we'll tag them. Hopefully they share it to theirs, and you can kind of get this circle of promotion where everybody helps each other out. And so that's another good thing for all social media, not just Instagram.
Absolutely. We're not giving away all of our secrets today,
Just
folks.
a little
Just a little tidbit. Okay, last question. What are your plans this weekend?
Oh, I get to go to Denver. So I had my birthday yesterday, as you know. I really didn't have any plans. Busy around here, just hanging out with the family and stuff. But I have a buddy that lives out of state, and he was like, "Hey, I got an extra concert ticket. You wanna go to a concert?" So
awesome.
I get to take Friday and Monday off.
This is the first time Taylor has taken a day off. How long have you worked here?
A year and a half.
I'm just so proud of you. I'm really happy that you're taking vacation.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We talked about it in our quarterly enlightenment meeting that I was like, it is time for you to take a vacation.
I just love it here. I mean, I love coming in, working hard every day. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, but just think, you're going to come back so refreshed. I'm going to get twice the work out of you next week.
Oh, there you go. I see what you're thinking now.
No, it really wasn't it does sound like I had an ulterior motive, but whatever. I hope you have a great time.
Me too, thanks.
Yeah, what concert are you going to?
It's like a supernatural, it's like Halloween
cool.
music. It's electronic music, so you wouldn't know any of the artists. But it's like a costume party. Everybody's going to be dressed up.
As a matter of fact, I don't know anything about pop culture because he was just telling me about a Netflix show that's
Squid Game.
super popular. And I was like, and I know all of you out there, if you're still listening, you're like, how does she not know about this? But it is for real.
Squid Game, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But
apparently it's kind of becoming a popular social media thing to
for sure.
riff on now
too.
too.
You see the memes everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll send you some. I'll catch you up.
This is why I need you guys. Keep me relevant. So anyways, it was fun chatting with you today, Taylor. Thanks for just impromptu hanging out with me.
Anytime.
And thanks all of you for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.